Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway. Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Batistuta is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Rafinha. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Pedri. Rafinha, and he's whipped it across. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mendes can get it clear. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Rafinha. Pedri. Oh, that's delightful. Batistuta. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, no joy this time.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's going to be involved.
Yeah.
Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. De Bruyne tries to clear. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Back when it goes. Lobbed in behind. Corner given. Messi goes short. Terrific header! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And he's done it again, he's got his second! The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Moved on forwards. Totti delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Rodri. Rafinha. And here's Haaland. Oh, great chance! Rafinha. Odo. Palmer. Over to the other side. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Totti. And it's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Rice. Koundé. Rice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's on his way! Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's...
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 19, Jamal. Coming on the field is number 18, Phil Foden. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thuram. De Bruyne. Now Ruben Dias. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. Totti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 6, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is
Early ball.
number 11, Neymar.
And through to the goalkeeper. Over to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Crossed in. Ruben Dias gets it away. Messi. Totti out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Totti. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Koundé. And here's Thuram. Oh, sweet feet. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player...
And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Guangdong United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rodri. Messi. And here's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Closing in. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Messi. Messi. Now it's... Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back in. Oh, good ball! Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle.
Added time.
Messi. And the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Batistuta! Rice. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafinha. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The attendance for
Barcelona
this match was
are looking to break at pace.
72,306.
Hernandez. Van der Vaart. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Messi with a beautifully timed run. Ødegaard. And it's Owen. Van Balten does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Thuram.
Messi. Great ball. Now the finish! In he goes again. He has done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 19.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Conte.
And it's Conte. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a decent clearance. And Owen! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Thuram. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Rodri. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona, number 16, Rodri, number 25.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 22,
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Good read, needed to be. Koundé. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stand. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
Real chance! And again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them. Messi! Oh, what has happened here? Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Torres! That's got him rattled. Pedri. Costa Curta. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
No, that's been intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Bellingham really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Koundé for Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adams gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. Pedri. Now Costa Curta. Pedri. Messi looking to add to his goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Haaland. Look at the space here. And Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Koundé. Costa Curta. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No way through. Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Shot a goal! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square, and can he finish? Thuram gets flagged offside. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. It's Thuram. 75 minutes played. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Forwards and with intent. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Big chance! Oh, should have put that away. Barcelona have their second corner now. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rice, and it's Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Xavi Simons. He's found the way. Tries a shot! Superb from Simons! And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona take... And we're done. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us.
And a header!
No, not the best of headers. White kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, smashing header!
Vardiol
Gets it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
and it's Batistuta.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Haaland. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Rafinha. Hernandez. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Hernandez just loves to go forward whenever he can. White is always looking to play quality balls. Adams. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hernandez.
Ricky Puig.
Rafinha. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Haaland! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Gundogan. White. Now Mbappe. White. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Messi. Koundé could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance. White. Now Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Van de Ven. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Rice. Van Bouten. Haaland. Can he get away here? Decent hit!
The attendance for this match.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And still we await the first breakthrough. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Van Bouten. And the counter is on. Mbappe.
Ricky Puig.
Nunez. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Field, number 28, Ricky Puig. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Back into the middle. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Bouten getting this one clear. And that has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Messi. In by Messi. Header! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frank.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Thuram voted man of the match. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. And here's Torres. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such...
Could be danger here! Now who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? Rice. Still goalless. For Rice.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. Lofted upfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni. And it's Conte. Now Van Bouten. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rafinha just eases him off the ball. Kaka. Mbappe. And here's Kante. Kaká. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be...
Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nuno Mendes. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. And that's an excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field,
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
17,